Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to another episode of XCOM Enemy Within. So, in the last episode we dealt with a bomb threat in Japan, killing off an army of thin men and clearing out the bomb they'd been planning to blow up most of the area with. We've also managed to build ourselves a thermogenerator down below here, which is giving us access to the new satellite uplink over here, and our alien containment over here, which is good because both of those things are going to be very useful very soon. But I was thinking about it. Last time I was saying we're probably due for an alien abduction or a UFO when I was spinning the globe, but as I was thinking about that after the episode ended, I realized that this is month number 3, which means that the UFO that we're probably due for is going to be a harvester. I think that's the class that we're getting, the large UFOs, and that could be a problem. We only have one interceptor in each nation, and we only have avalanche missiles on them still, so we're really ill-equipped to be able to defend ourselves here. We're gonna need to give ourselves some kind of an edge over this thing, if it shows up. It'll show up sometime in the month. We have a lot of time left before it could potentially happen, but it could come at any point in this time, and we are not prepared for it. What I'm thinking we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to take a gamble. There's a 1 in 4 chance, because we have, for some silly reason, satellites in 4 different parts of the globe. So there's a 1 in 4 chance of us being able to guess the right nation that actually has this UFO attack happen at any point in the next month. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend a bit of the money we still don't have. We're going to burn some more sectoid corpses here to get a bit of extra money. We're going to buy 1 Phoenix cannon, because I think, if memory serves, the Phoenix cannon gives you just enough firepower to actually take down one of those large UFOs on 1 fighter. So we'll buy a Phoenix cannon. I don't like this weapon for the most part. I normally go straight from normal weapons to plasma cannons. We don't have that option here. So we're going to take a gamble. The reason we have to take this gamble is that if we wait for the UFO to show up, it takes too long to arm the weapon and the ship will get away. So if it happens at any point, we need to be ready for it before then. So we're going to bet randomly on one of these 4 ships. If we bet the right one, we have a chance of shooting down the UFO if and when it shows up. If we bet the wrong one, well, we're going to probably not be able to do anything and lose a country. So, this is a pretty big deal. I'm not really sure which country I think is most likely to get hit, but based on the number of countries we have satellites in, I think we can actually bet that it's going to be South America. Because there's 2 satellites here, so it is almost 50% likely that it's going to hit in South America, whereas it's only 20% likely that it's going to hit any other country. It's 40% here, 20% in these countries. So I think the smartest decision is to put the Phoenix cannon in South America and hope that we guessed correctly, because it has the highest odds of actually being where it is. So we're going to try it. This might be a really stupid thing we're doing right now, but it might work out really well, because I'm pretty sure we're due for that this month, and if it happens, we could be in a lot of trouble. We're going to try it. Phoenix cannon, there you go. The only Phoenix cannon I think I've ever built, but I think we're going to need it, so there it goes. Alright, zoom back out. We're going to start spinning this globe and see what happens. Hopefully we get an abduction so we can make some money, and we might not be quite on the verge of death all the time, but we'll see. Scan for activity. Our Phoenix cannon is loaded, and, well, that could not have been better.
I recommend we scramble our best equipped.
I told you we were due for a large UFO, and there it is. And it's in Brazil. It's in South America. That is actually perfect. Oh man, that's so lucky. That is so lucky. Wow. Because if it had attacked anywhere else, if it attacked any sooner even, it wouldn't have been armed yet. Jeez. Alright, well, I guess we'll take advantage of this. Scramble the Phoenix Cannon Raven. Can you shoot him down? Is that enough? I don't actually know if this is enough to shoot down a large UFO because I've never built one, but it's trying to give myself any kind of edge we can get. Oh, such a relief that it spawned exactly where we needed it to. He's zooming in to be able to get some shots off, and other thing shoots fast. He's getting a lot of misses there too. That's actually really lucky for us. We might be able to take him down here. Yes! That's so good. Oh man, the odds of that working were so slim. But it worked. I remembered there's a large UFO, we guessed the right ship to put it on, and the gun was enough. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. The interceptor shot down the UFO. Fantastic. Now we can go send a Sky Ranger and take that guy out. We don't lose Brazil. Oh, what a relief. Send the Sky Ranger. Alright. How are we going to deal with this? We have a fairly effective squad available. If we drop Ramen and Dobranina, I think we can bring our mainline fighters. Yep, Shapira, you can come back, as can Congo. Kraus has the arc thrower we want them to have. Hunter has his med kit, so we can do 3 heals. Shapira has double grenades, but I might give Shapira the scope for now, honestly. Having the double grenades is powerful, but right now I want him to have better aim, since he's going to be doing a lot of our firepower at the Where did his arm go? Anyway, I want him to have the scope so he can actually aim. We're probably not going to need the grenades. We have the rocket launch. Oh, I don't know, though. Grenades are pretty darn useful against these guys. I guess I can't justify not taking them. We'll bring this. If I have to bring another support or another assault or something, then they can have the extra scope. For now, it'll just sit in our inventory. This should be pretty solid here. We have our mainline fighters to go take down this harvester. Let's go. Okay, we have to capture a live alien. We're going to try and capture the outsider and someone else. We can always try and capture 2 aliens per battle now that we have the arc throwers. That'll hopefully let us get the edge we need. Get our research back going again. The outsider is really just so that we can get that global panic reduction. Let's begin this assault, though, and see what we can do here. So,
Brazilian authorities have requested our help.
Operation
so that's
Dying
where we're going
Savior.
next.
Here
our
we
target
go.
went down in a remote area, but we have to secure the site before the aliens recover any survivors.
Alright. This could be an absolute catastrophe. But hopefully, since we managed to shoot him down, we can manage to clear it out without any major losses, and maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to do some good stuff here. It looks like we're starting at the side of the ship, though, which is not my favorite place to start these missions. There is also meld canisters in here, which is a problem as well, because these ships are ginormous, which means that the meld can be pretty much anywhere on them.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash
Let's
site.
take a look here. There's one right there. That makes it a little bit easier. And that's actually near the back of the ship, so that's good. That's probably my favorite way to go about these ships, is come in from the rear. It's one of these things again, where the ship crash lands over a canyon. Those are always kind of funny. The command center's in there, if memory serves. But yeah, do we see any more meld? Not that I see. Alright, this could be a difficult fight, but we're going to give it our best shot here and see what we can do. We're probably going to come around the back and invade through there. Let's just skip over to... who do we want to start with? To Kraus? What do we want to do with you, Kraus? Hunter, maybe you'll move first. You have a pretty good long move range. Yeah, it's probably the best choice. We'll take him, we'll send him down. We can get him pretty darn close. The thing is, if we go over all the way, we know there's going to be aliens there. There's basically a guarantee on that one. So we're going to have to try and move up a little bit more carefully. So Becker, you're going to come over this way. Do you see the meld? It's 4-turn meld. That should be fine. We'll send Shapira over here. Does he see anything yet? Not yet. If we send Reynolds, come on, grab Reynolds. Reynolds, you're going to come over this way. You're going to also dash right over there, so you'll have a shot next turn, maybe, if we get closer. Kraus, I'm going to send you over to this log. It's a long dash, but it'll get you in a position you can move forward from next turn. Becker, you might just chill out here for a turn. If we grab Patil, she'll move in between both groups. There we go. I'm expecting there to be a bunch of angry aliens in there, presumably some mutons and maybe some floaters, all kinds of terrible things, no doubt. Now, Congo could go forward a little bit more if we want to push our luck, but I think for now I might just dash him over to here. That hopefully won't trigger anything new, and they'll be able to go from there. No, we're good. And Shapira, you might actually come down this way as well then. Cover a little bit more ground, and I'll move over with our other heavy unit as well. Becker, you're going to come down to the front lines. There we go. Get as far forward as we can get for the moment. The better the chance of us not being completely ambushed once we actually have to attack people, the better. So we're going to send Shapira down to the front line. He's probably going to trigger something.
Responsible for the attacks taking place during the alien abductions?
Can we get Hunter up there? Not quite. Hunter can get over here, which is not bad. I kind of wanted to get him to the meld, but it looks like we're not going to get that lucky this turn. We might have to dash someone there or something. We'll take Reynolds. Reynolds is going to dash all the way over to the high wall over here. He'll probably trigger something if there's anything here, and then these guys can probably take a shot at it. Do you see anything, Reynolds? There they are. Some floaters. Okay. Floaters aren't too bad at the moment. We should be able to deal with them before anything really bad happens, although Reynolds is really exposed, which could be a problem. Don't move there, no. Shapira, you're going to take a shot at one of them. You have a 51% chance to hit two different guys. We'll go for the one in the air, I guess. Can you hit him, Shapira? That is a hit and a kill. Perfect. Alright, that's what we like to see. Now, let's take Hunter. Can you do the same? The odds are pretty low. I don't think you can actually do enough damage at all. No, it's impossible for you to do enough damage. Take the shot at 62% though. 3 damage, that's good enough for me. Actually, they have 4 health. You could have killed one. They don't have 5. I thought they had 5 health for some reason. Nope. Alright. Let's move Becker over this way to give us all that cover bonus, because we're going to need that on these guys. They're going to be hit hard in a second, no doubt. And I could jet boots, but that's pretty silly. We're just going to take a shot. 55% chance. You might be able to kill that guy. Looks like you can. You probably would have been able to kill him in the first place, but whatever. We'll take what we can get. Patil, you're going to have to move up pretty hard. I don't think you can actually get close enough to do much useful this turn, but you're going to overwatch just in case you might be able to get a shot at the other one when he comes close enough to try and kill our sniper. And Krause, you're going to run and gun, and I hope, actually, I'll double check you can get to good cover first. Yeah, you can, oh, you can't make it to there! I was hoping you'd be able to make it across to this cover here, but no. I might be able to run and gun you to here and maybe take a shot around the corner. We're going to run and gun and find out. Run and gun right to the corner here and see if you can't take one of these guys out. I'd love to capture one of them, but I think our primary target is going to be a Muton this time. You're going to overwatch there, Klaus, and see what you can do. Probably going to get some shots to our sniper's face. We'll see what happens. Does he come out? No, he runs away. Ooh. Interesting. That was unexpected. Can I activate this? No, he's not directly beside it, of course. In that case, who can get there? Reynolds, what do I want you to do? There's probably an overwatch going on there, so Kraus is going to be the first one who moves no matter what. I'm going to dash her around the corner. There she is. Dash her around here. Even though I know she won't be able to act this turn, this will burn out his overwatch if he has one. He doesn't... Where did he go? Huh. Okay, we can move up pretty hard this turn then, apparently. Let's see, we're going to move Becker up once to here so she can grab the meld, and then we'll move again with her forwards. No, not change characters. Grab the meld. Grab the meld. Thank you. Alright, and you're going to move over this way, I believe. Becker? I don't even know what's in these rooms. There might be terrible things in there as well, but for now, we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to worry about getting forwards to cover ourselves against the enemy we know is here. Get on over there. There we go. Now I think Reynolds should be able to make it to cover. No, he can't make it to cover either. Nobody can make it to cover in one turn, unfortunately. Can go. There we go. Right, that piece of debris. That'll be good. Hunter, you're going to move over to here, and you are going to overwatch just on the off chance that he flies back towards us really hard. Overwatch him. You're probably not going to be able to kill him, but you're going to take the chance anyway. And we're going to run Mac in here as well. Get in there, Abby. Here we go. We are all geared up. There is a floater somewhere that might come flying right back at our faces, but we'll find out. Nope. Looks like he's not doing that. Well, we're going to have to check these side rooms. So I'm going to move Patil over here, and she's going to take a check in this doorway. There might be terrible things in here. Can I not open a door with her? No. That's not what I expected. Okay. In that case... Hunter's over here. He can't get far enough to the door. That's unfortunate. Okay, in that case, I guess we don't do that. I guess we get ready to go through the door next turn, but I don't want to just go through one door. I want to go through both doors at some point. We also have to go pretty quickly, otherwise we're going to lose the opportunity to take advantage of our second meld canister there. We're going to overwatch here with Shapira. We're going to send Reynolds over and overwatch as well, and then we're going to do a dumb thing. We might do a dumb thing, we'll see. Overwatch there. Krause, no, you're not going to do a dumb thing this turn. You're just going to run over this way. If you had run and gun, we might have done a dumb thing, but we don't, so we're not going to do a dumb thing. And Becker, you're going to come over here as well. Hunter's going to join us from the rear since he's the furthest away. I'd like to reload with you, Becker, so you have all of your shots ready. There we go. You're going to overwatch there, Patil. I'm kind of surprised you can't open a door with a mech, but I guess doors aren't built for mech arms. Or whatever. Let's get over here. Overwatch. There we go. What happens? Does the floater come back into an army of overwatches, or do we open the door and see what's lying behind door number 1? Looks like there's something in
I
here.
don't think we're alone out here.
Let's open the door and find out. Oh, Meld's in this room from the looks of it. That's good to know. Is there anything in here? There's the floater. Okay. Well, we can kill him pretty easy. Just send Kraus in and kill him. I could try and capture him, but like I said, I kind of want to try and capture a Muton to get the plasma weapon research credit. And get a free plasma weapon out of it. I could get a light plasma rifle from these guys, but I'd much rather get a real plasma rifle. And the odds of being able to capture him right now are pretty slim, so I'm just going to shoot him in the face. Oh, he lived! That's when I should have rapid fired. Burp. Alright then, I guess we use somebody else. Who do we want to get the experience on this? Who's our lowest ranked unit right now? Probably Minerva. Yeah, definitely Minerva. Alright, Minerva, you're going to take the shot here. Can you kill him? Not from that range, jeez. Alright, we'll move you up nice and close, and then you'll try and kill him. And then we're going to have to go try and get that meld canister in the other room. That is a dead floater, that's what we like to see, and we're going to move our breaching room over to the other door.
Heading to that location.
Not the most effective strategy, but you know what? It'll do for now. So, Hunter, you're going to dash over to the far wall. We don't have our assault, though. We kind of want them for this, too. Especially since she has the opportunity to capture our enemies, which is kind of a thing we want. We might have to wait another turn before we can push through here. Hopefully this meld is on like a 7-turn timer, so there won't be a problem with this. I think we should be fine waiting an extra little turn, because we were down to... We should have 4 turns left on this meld, and if it's in this room, that's pretty easy. If it's up the hill on the side, that might make it a bit harder, but... we'll see. So Kraus, you're going to run over this way, and then we're going to bring over Patil as well. I might check that hallway just to see if there is actually meld up there, because if there is, I'll feel really dumb for not going to get it. But maybe we can see it? Let's see if we can see it here. Do we see the meld? There it is. Okay, it's actually outside. That's good to know. Well, I think we're going to open the door and see what's in here. There's probably nothing, but if there are enemies, we can kill them. There's nothing. Good thing we didn't waste any more time there. Because we're going to need to move up this hill now so we can get out towards the door. I think there's one over here. This is the door, maybe, that you can use to get outside, yeah. Ooh, this might actually be hard to get around there fast enough. Well, what we're going to do is, we'll move up here first with Reynolds and see what he sees. Is there anything in the hallway? Looks like the hallway's clear. So we're going to have to book it up here. We're going to send our team over this way. We're going to dash you, climb up, dash you around, Shapira. Because we don't want to lose the meld if we can help it. We also don't want to lose any teammates if we can help it though either. So we're going to have to be a bit more careful than if we just charge forwards. It's too bad there's no doors anywhere else. I could make one, to be fair. I could just make a door. Just, come on camera, work with me here. Go. Hey. Alright, the camera does not want me to go here. Come on. There we go. That worked. Changing the camera angle helped. I think we're probably going to blow a hole in the door next turn. That's probably our best opportunity here. We're going to overwatch with you, Reynolds. Patil, you're going to come up the hill. Only half turn, though. I don't want to get too far away. Since our other mech and our assault can't follow, and you're going to overwatch here, just in case something comes around from behind. There is something definitely behind us now.
Shh. You hear that?
But, do we see anything? No. There must be something teleporting around out there. Or on the roof, maybe? I don't know. Either way, we know we want to go through this wall. So, we are going to try and go through the wall. We're going to take a grenade here. We're going to try and blow a hole in the wall so we can get to the meld. I don't like doing it near all these fancy computers and things, but we need to go through here. So, hopefully this will blow a hole in the wall. If it doesn't, I'll be super disappointed. But it might not blow a hole in the wall because the wall is not red. If we change to a rocket, will that do it? Rocket doesn't show any more likelihood. Doesn't always show on the walls, though. So I guess we're just going to hope for the best here and try and blow a hole in the wall. Go, grenade, go! Can you let us through this wall? Yes, you can. Fantastic. 6 turns on the meld. Very easy. Alright, let's get up there, grab the meld, then we don't have to worry about all this time problem, and we can go back and kill the aliens later. Get over there, Barker. You probably should reload soon, but I'm not going to worry about that for now. We want to get that meld at top priority. So, we're going to send Hunter to do it most likely, because he should be able to get there in one turn. Yeah, so we can come back in afterwards. Not that being back in really helps any. But I guess it would, because we want to attack from that angle. So we'll come back in with you. You can dash back into there. Now we're going to move the rest of the squad up a little bit, so that we can get out of the range of the explosion fire. But that's good. Now we have the meld captured. We don't have to worry so much about... Oh, come on. We don't have to worry so much about the timing. We can take our time here very carefully and move through the rest of the ship. So, I guess we move up with Reynolds next. You're going to move up to this piece of barrier here, and you're going to overwatch, because I'm kind of expecting those aliens that are flanking us to come back now. But we'll see. Patil, you're going to move up to there, I guess, and you're going to overwatch as well. That's kind of not a good idea, because it blocks most of your vision from that wall, but we'll do it anyway. We'll see what happens. So I don't know what we're actually up against here. It might be chrysalids, it might be... who knows. But we'll wait and see, I guess. They don't want to attack us yet. If they make us go all the way back over here afterwards, that'll be annoying. But we're gonna go forwards for now. Get that fire out of our sight. There we go. See if we can't actually cover some new ground here. Now this is a corner. I might not want to move up there fully, but we're gonna try it anyway and see what happens. What do we see here? And aliens? Aliens? No aliens. Okay, Reynolds, you're gonna push up to this side then.
Rolling out.
We'll get as far ahead as we can before we move into another area. This door also looks promising, so we'll open that before we do anything else silly, because you never know what you might find in these places. Come on, camera, cut me some slack. There we go. There we go. And... Minerva. I guess I just dash you over it. No! Camera decided you're going to a corner instead of where I want you to go, and that takes your full move because it's a dash. That was stupid. You see, it's like glitched over there. Nowhere near the mouse there. Whatever. Nothing we can do about it now. I would have liked to reload with her, or at least move her closer into the room, but apparently we don't get to do that today. So, Hunter, you're going to move forward and you're going to overwatch, just so we have a little bit of extra cover going on here, and then we'll keep moving. Probably going to open this door first, and then we'll work our way to the left. See what's over there. There are aliens over here, for sure, so that's good to know. Looks like they're coming for us this turn. It is chrysalids, and no, it's just more floaters. Oh, okay. Hunter takes a reaction shot. 3 damage to a floater. That's actually really nice. If he doesn't die, we might be able to capture him with Krause. No, Krause cannot make it that far. Alright, well what you're going to do, Krause, is you're going to open this door. Is there anything outside? No, there's nothing outside. Okay. You could run and gun up here, but you won't be able to use an item, so it doesn't actually do us much good. But I'm going to get you close to the front anyway, because I want you to be able to do things later on. So you're going to run over to this barrier here, and you're going to take a shot. You might trigger more aliens down below, but it looks like we got lucky on that this time. You could kill him pretty easily, so I'm going to have you do that. 100% chance to hit. He will die. I kind of want to capture one of these guys now that we're not finding anything else. I don't want to just get the outside of this level. The more research credit we can get, the better. Let's move Becker up. I don't want to move too far, though. I want to move into cover as well as the other thing. There's not a whole lot of cover around. The last thing I want to do is get someone sniped because I moved them into a position that has no cover, but there's really not a lot here. Overwatch with Reynolds. Actually, that could be a good use for one for all. We'll move Disco up to here.
Moving out.
Do one for all and get Mac up behind her. So if we one for all, that'll turn her into cover.
Take cover behind me.
There we go. So we could take Mac and put him there and have him overwatch. And she also gets the defensive bonus to people nearby, so that'll work out great too. Overwatch, there we go. I don't even know if you can target a mech that's doing that, but we'll find out, I guess. We're going to move Becker over this way and have Becker overwatch. Get as much potential out of this as we can. But till I don't really want to overwatch with you, because otherwise you're gonna stand up. So I'm gonna have Hunter move over against the wall here and have him overwatch. That might not be enough, but we'll hope it is, and that's gonna end our turn. What happens? The floaters come over the hill and get blasted. That's what happens. Hunter gets his first reaction shot, misses wildly. That's unfortunate. Hopefully he comes into range of more people so we can actually get more shots, because otherwise he's going to shoot people in the side of the head and it's going to hurt. No, it's only a suppression. That's actually great. That's actually really lucky. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with this. Hunter, you're going to take another shot at that guy. If you can do another 3 damage to him, that would be perfect, because then I can capture him. Please do not kill him. Just do 3 damage. Perfect. Could not have been better. Alright. So, Kraus, you're going to run over here and capture that sucker. He should be an easy capture. He didn't even suppression you. Okay, stun him. 90% chance to hit. Please do not fail me stun gun.
Say goodnight.
There we go. Good. We got a floater. We got our first light plasma rifle. That'll put us ahead. That is good. Now we know there's another floater around here. I'm pretty sure there's another one anyway. So we're going to push forwards and try and deal with them. Becker, you're going to move up to here. That could not have gone better. That was really nice. We're going to reload the big gun.
Good to go.
We're going to take Patil. Patil's going to move up as well. No longer being covered, you are going to Overwatch. I think you can immediately one for all again, can't you? Yes, you can. That's a pretty cool thing about it. We're going to move Mac up to this cover now because he doesn't need to have a mech to take cover on. Overwatch there. And I'm just going to leave Reynolds behind for now. He's going to Overwatch here. There is one other floater. There he is. Oh, you're getting murdered, friend. Kraus, kill him. You missed him? He was point blank range. Kraus, you have a shotgun. That must have been the worst shot ever. Thankfully, Reynolds and Patil now get their shots, so he's probably not going to live through this. Yeah, there he goes. The minigun got him. I'm like, come on. How did you miss him at that range with your shotgun? Whatever. He's dead. That's the important thing. We can move on now. So, we're going to do just that. We're going to head towards the command center, which is probably where the outsider is. They generally spawn in those rooms. I might just start running across the room, but for now we're going to take it a bit easy since I want to reload a couple people. So, let's get you over there on Overwatch, Becker. Patil, you're going to move down a bit further since you can, and then you're going to reload, I think, unless you see any enemies up here. No, looks safe to me, so you're going to reload there.
Ready to engage.
Let's see, Hunter needs to reload, like I suspected. So you're going to run over here, Hunter, and you're going to reload. There we go. We want to have as much ammo as we can for the upcoming area. Shapira, you're going to need to reload as well, but I'm going to run you ahead first. So you're going to jump down there to that storage pod, and you're going to reload. Lovely. Reynolds, you're going to dash over here, I think. You're just going to chill out by that one, I guess. That surgery bed. We should get a ton of money out of this, too, because we'll be able to sell all these things. Alright. Now we're going to dash across to here. So, Krause, you're going to run over this way. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but whatever. I'm not... I don't have the right language basis to be able to know exactly what that one is supposed to be pronounced like. But I'll just guess that I'm doing it right. And we'll send Patil up there as well and watch that doorway. We want to have Kraus be right at the door before we go in, because she needs to be able to move in as far as she can to make sure that we capture that outsider without suffering any unnecessary losses. Hunter's going to move up next to the doorway. He might actually move over to this... No, I'll move over to this side. That'll be fine there. And then Reynolds and Mac are going to come over this way. Let's go, Mac. You're going to come over to the middle position, I think.
Moving on target location.
And Reynolds, you're going to chill out over here, too. Hopefully we can capture this outsider, because we really need to start doing that base assault mission, otherwise the global panic situation is just going to keep getting worse. So, we're going to chill out there, end our turn. We know there's an outsider in there. I might even double turn here.
I'm rolling.
Just so we can have her be a little bit closer, because he's probably going to be on the lower level. He might be on the higher level if we're lucky. We might be able to capture him this turn if that's the case. But I think what we're going to do is we're just going to end our turn. Because he's in here, he's not yet active, and we need him. Looks like he's probably on the lower floor. That's unfortunate. This could be a problem. But we're just going to try it, I think. Kraus? You're not going to go in, you're just going to open the door. What do we see? Where's the outsider? There's enemies behind us still, too.
What was that?
Oh, we still can't see him. That means he's on the lower floor for sure. Klaus, you're going to come in here. Do you see him now? No? Okay, that's fine. You're going to run all the way over to this door then. Hopefully it doesn't trigger him. No, okay. Becker, you're going to come into here. You might see him from there. We'll see. Nope, you don't see him. Good. I'm trying to get into positions where we don't trigger him early so we can do as much in the way that we want as possible. Nobody near that close wall, all that kind of stuff. Reynolds, you're going to come over this way as well. You're going to come right into there.
Already there.
This is not the most effective way of doing things, but we're trying to minimize issues here. And Hunter, you're going to dash into that position. We should be able to get him like this. I don't know what else there might be down there, but we'll see once we get in, I guess. And Minerva, you're going to come into there. Or that's Patil, rather. Minerva's already in there. There are still aliens behind us, though, so we're not home free yet. We don't know what they even are. I'm guessing chrysalids, but I have no idea. So you're going to one for all for this turn, I guess? There's no point doing that. End turn. We might get attacked from behind. I just really want to get in here and get that outsider.
You hear that?
So, Klaus, open the door. We still don't see him, eh?
I don't think we're alone out here.
This is a problem. How far can we move before we have to dash? We can move right into there. That will not be enough. I can tell you right now, that will not be enough to capture this guy. So, we're going to have to try and trigger him and hope he comes towards us. Hunter, I'm going to run you in there all the way over to here with one action, because this is your sprinting range. Get in there and trigger that outsider. There's two of them. Oh. That's unexpected. That's very unexpected.
Watch the flank.
Huh. Weird. Now I wonder, can Klaus, can you capture him from up here? Probably not. But I want to move over here and see if you can. Because if you can, this is a perfect opportunity. No, you can't. Alright. We're going to kill one of them then. We're going to try and kill one of them. We'll try and not kill the other one so that we can capture him. 4 damage to him. That's good. Now if we can get in there and do more damage from this high ground, that would be the best. But we'll have to make do and see what we can get. If we move... Let's move Shapira in here next. Shapira, you're going to make sure that one dies. Please kill him. 61% chance to hit. And you missed. Awesome. Okay, let's see what else we can do then. We're going to take Reynolds in here. Reynolds, if you stand against this wall, can you shoot him? Yes, you can. You're going to shoot him then. 79% chance to hit. That should kill him. Yes, it does. That's good. That's one dead outsider. There's no need to capture more than one of them.
Good riddance.
We do need the other one, though. I'm not sure how we're going to handle this. I think what we're going to do is Becker and Minerva are just going to run in here and hopefully get in the way so he can't get up the hill to attack us. And they're going to become easy targets so that they try to attack them instead of attacking us. So, Patil, you're going to come down here as well. And I think Hunter's going to run away again. Probably the best thing we can do with him. We want to capture this guy. That is our highest priority right now. Making sure he comes into our clutches is of utmost importance. So maybe what we'll do with you, Hunter, is we'll run you... I want you to stay kind of in this area so that I can use you later. Because I want you to be able to hit this guy. So you're going to come over here behind this piece of cover. Because you have the best chance of doing damage to him without killing him. So you're going to do that. I think that's going to end our turn. Hopefully he'll try and attack one of these two, because they're pretty darn tough and they can take it no problem. Good. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay. Exactly what I wanted. Unfortunately, Krause actually can't get here in one turn, so we're going to have to tank more damage. That was a dumb. Krause, get down here. You can get to him in one turn now. You just going to tank more damage. Yep. That's what we're going to do. It's probably a really bad idea, but we're going to... Oh, I can't even do that. I'm going to run Becker out of the way, maybe. Make them a less likely target. Get Patil right and close. Let's try it. We'll move Becker up here so it can't be seen. Keep Minerva nice and close. Move Minerva out of that potential cover so he's just standing in the open. That way Minerva's less likely to get hit. Minerva also has the repair servos.
Moving.
That should be good. Hopefully they'll target them, and we're going to end our turn here again. We might get attacked from behind at any point in this time, but we'll see. Here comes the shots. Thankfully it's a miss, because we get that nice defensive bonus. Now, you need to capture them this turn, Krause. Unfortunately, the guy just put himself exposed, which means shooting him with any normal weapons is exceptionally dangerous. So I'm going to have to try and do damage to him with a pistol, maybe? What's the accuracy on the pistol shot? 72% chance. Let's get a bit closer. You're going to come right up nice and close, Hunter.
Okay.
We need to do like a minimum possible damage to this guy. Oh, you know what the best option is? I might have just made that a problem, because I want to try and do collateral damage, because that can't do significant damage. That would work. I think that would work. We're going to use Hunter's shot first. 100% chance to hit, 50 to crit. Can you do less than... Perfect. You do 1 damage. Alright. Well, the collateral damage cannot do more than 2 damage. So that should be safe. There's no crit chance. Do it. If it does 1 damage, that's the best. Okay, that's really good. Now we can take Minerva down, and she's going to do the same thing. That'll get him to as low as he can possibly be, and then we should be able to capture him here. Collateral damage. This should do it. This should put him at either 1 or 2 health. Oh, 2 health. Not quite as good as it could have been, but that's pretty darn close to perfect. I could have grenaded him as well. That was probably a better decision when he was at 1 damage. But too late for that now. I tried to do something else silly, so it didn't quite work like I wanted. Kraus, this is your moment. Get over there and capture him. It all rides on this. Alright, stun him. 90% chance to hit. Can you do it? Yeah! Got the outsider. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Now we need to get ready for the enemies coming from behind. Shapiro, you're going to come over this way. You're going to overwatch. Since our main guns don't actually have their guns, we're going to get ready for anything coming in these doors. Reynolds, you're going to come over here. You're going to overwatch. Yeah, I might actually have you throw a battle scanner next turn, but for now I just want to overwatch because most of our team is down here. Do we see anything?
What was that sound?
Nope, still out there somewhere. Alright, Kraus, very nicely done. That could have been a complete catastrophe, but it wound up being great. Kraus, run out of there. We need to get back up and working again. We need to reload both of our mechs, because they're both empty now. We need to get Hunter back up to the top floor. There we go. Whew, I'm glad that happened, because we needed to capture that thing, otherwise we were going to be in some serious panic troubles soon. And we're going to overwatch. Done. We're going to overwatch. Actually, we're going to battle scanner again with Reynolds, like I said I was going to. Let's see out here. Can you throw it out the doorway? We might not be able to see anything here yet, but it'll be a little bit of an edge if there happens to be something right outside this door. What do we see? Nothing. Alright, that's unfortunate. But at least we know there's nothing. Oh, there. Oh. Looked like there was something there for a second, but it changed its mind. Becker, head up the hill. You're going to reload. Oh, I have to say though, this is a very stressful match. This whole episode has just been nothing but stress. The potential missing of the UFO, the getting incredibly lucky with placing our stuff in the right place, coming in here trying to get them mailed quickly enough, worrying about enemies behind us the whole time, trying to get all the outsiders captured. Ugh.
I don't think we're alone out here.
I don't even know if they're moving. They might be standing still. They might even be seekers or something like that that can't move. Let's move Hunter out here and see what he sees. He still sees nothing, so we're going to overwatch while the rest of our team catches up, because the mechs are still a couple turns behind. So we're going to dash over to this doorway with Shapira. That should be fine. We can check out what's in here afterwards. I have a feeling that that's not exactly where the enemies are. We'll have to go take a look and see. We'll send Reynolds over there as well, just so we can get that forward position going. There we go. Send Krause out here as well. Not sure where I want to send her. I'll send her over there for now. Okay, that's good. Becker, you're going to come over here. Get out there. And Minerva, you're going to follow as well. Took a bit of damage trying to capture that guy, but I'd say it was worth it because we got him in the end. There we go. Alright, the team is back together again for the start of the next turn, which is good because we're going to be coming against new enemies most likely. Where are they? That is the question. They're in here from the sounds of it.
You hear that?
Or back at our entry point. Let's open the door and find out. Are they in here? Doesn't look like it. So we're gonna send Shapira through and see if they really are. They are in here. There's two seekers. I guess I was right. I'm surprised there's no mutons in this ship. Is that really all the enemies that are left? Huh. Did they move? They must have moved because they're not blocking those spaces. I don't like how they can, like, teleport when they appear. Let's just throw a grenade in there and see what happens. It's not going to hit anything, I don't think. Just the space those guys were in. I probably should have overwatched with them instead, but I'm just curious. They were here, they didn't do anything else, and now they're not here. Weird. Well, Reynolds, you're going to come in here then, and you're going to overwatch. You don't even need to go in cover. You're just going to come in here and overwatch. And Kraus, you're going to come in as well, and you're going to overwatch. Everyone's just going to chill in this room until those guys decide to attack us, because otherwise they can't do much about it. Becker, you're going to come in here and you're going to overwatch. feel kind of bad about leaving him in the open, but whatever. He'll be fine. Patil, you're going to come in and overwatch as well. Everyone get ready to shoot your guns. We're probably only going to get one of them to attack us this turn, and then the other one's going to come the next turn or two after that.
Will do.
It doesn't really matter if we're in cover anyway, because these guys can just fly around invisible to behind someone if they want. We have tons of overwatches ready. There's one! Hello! You go for the one person who wasn't overwatching. Everyone blasts you in the face. You better die. There you go. All I see is 2 misses. I was like, oh, don't tell me all 5 of them missed. But no, we're good. Come on, alien activity. End your turn. Come on. There we go. Alright, and we do it again. Overwatch. And overwatch, because as far as I know, there aren't any other aliens. It's just that last Seeker, so we're just going to overwatch until they all die. Actually, not pistol. Why are you using your pistol? Hunter, back to your real gun. Forgot to switch that. That's a big mistake. Hunter, back to your real gun. There you go. Shapira, ready to go. And you know what, Reynolds? You can even come into cover this time, and you can take your overwatch position as well. You're going to come, other Seeker? Come on, Seeker. Come on, Seeker. Where are you? Are you just going to make me wait? Because I can wait. That's fine. I'm in no rush here. We can just overwatch. Set all the overwatches. There we go. Come on now. Come out wherever you are. There you are. And you get a face full of bullets. Kraus, Becker, Patil is down. Nice shot, Kraus. Very nice.
Mission accomplished.
Well, that was good. That was actually weird. Two outsiders on one ship. And nothing but floaters and seekers. Alright, well, we'll take it. 10 aliens killed, no operatives lost, all the mail collected, 2 captives taken. Very nice. Let's get back in here. Oh, good. I have no idea how long that took, but that was a mess of a battle. An absolute mess of a battle. Okay, well, there we go. We have the Outsider Shard.
Is that all that's left of the specimen we attempted to capture?
Yes. I believe we may have found the source of the strange readings we picked up when we first encountered it.
What is it, Doctor?
We're not exactly sure. It's organic in nature, yet highly magnetized, and it appears to resonate very faintly within a specific electromagnetic spectrum. It is currently unclear how or...
Perhaps that's because this is outside your field of expertise, Doctor. If what you're saying is true, this object is an antenna, one that's receiving a signal.
That signal. Can we trace it?
No, at least not yet. We would first need to determine its encryption algorithm.
My team can handle that.
In that case, I will focus on constructing an interface between this object and our global communications array, which we'll need to trace the signal.
Then it looks like researching this crystal should be our top priority.
You the man, Shen. Alright. There we go. Reynolds got a promotion. Wow. He's a major. Got low profile. Only partial cover counts as full. We have our first major. Somehow I didn't think it would be him. Anyway, that was awesome. We did really well on that mission. Let's continue here.
It wasn't easy, but this could really be a turning point in our research. Not only can we interrogate the subject, but bringing an alien back alive provides us with a much better understanding of their physiology. Impressive work indeed. Preparations in the containment facility are well underway.
Exactly. So, we have access to 2 new researches here, light plasma rifles and the interrogation of the floater. That's good. We can also, I think, do another research, which is, like, examining the shard. We have 2 light plasma rifles, which will be good for later. We got some floater corpses, a floater captive, 18 Illyrium, that's not a lot of Illyrium really, 98 alien alloys, 12 weapon fragments, 20 meld, an alien stasis tank, and a UFO flight computer, 3 alien surgeries, 5 damaged alien stasis tanks, 3 damaged UFO flight computers, and 2 damaged UFO power sources. That's a lot of money. We also got an Outsider Shard and 2 Seeker Wrecks. This is good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Let's go here and let's sell a bunch of it. Get that money. The stasis tanks that are damaged aren't much good. Neither are the repaired ones either, really. The surgery is pretty valuable, though, and we can sell those. That gives us 230 credits. Woof! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I think that's everything we can sell that's actually not valuable in some other respect. Yeah. Done! 231 credits. Fantastic. Alright. That's really good, actually. Let's just do a whole bunch of things we want to do. I think we need to end this episode here, because it was a really long adventure. But before we do, let's just double quickly check here. Everyone's healed up. That's good. Do we have any medals to award still? No, all of our medals are out. That's good, too. We want to come down here to the facilities menu, probably build some new stuff. I want to at least excavate this location, because I might want to build another generator here. I can easily fill these other spaces with non-generator related things. But it would be an Illyrium generator, so I probably won't build it till the next floor anyway. Then again, the power requirements, I don't know. It's a pain in the butt to see exactly what we want to do here. But I want to build myself some armor. Definitely want some armor. We can easily get 4 pieces of carapace armor now. 3, 4, and that will protect us significantly. So, 4 carapace armors, submit. That means that apart from our robots, we will always have carapace armor for all of our human crew. Into the barracks, view our soldiers. Reynolds, you're getting carapace armor. The reason I'm giving them all carapace armor instead of the lighter armors, like the skeleton suit, is because we have access to this, and this gives more health. The movement speed is nice, but I really want the health right now, so we're going for the tankiest of builds. Give them all carapace armor. There we go. Now you guys are much less likely to be damaged, like wounded afterwards, because you have more health, and you're harder to kill. You have 11 health now, which means that a 9 damage critical hit won't kill you, which is amazing, because that's, I think, the maximum damage a light plasma rifle can do. We are starting to find enemies with bigger guns, but still. So, that's looking pretty solid. That makes us way tougher. Now, beyond that, we have 139 credits still to spend. We might want to buy some other things in here. I don't think we want any of this stuff, though. No, not yet. Chitin plating will be great later on, but we can't really afford to get that yet. Satellites, we have all the ones we need. I don't want to build any more Phoenix cannons yet, because I think we'll be safe from the large UFOs for a little while longer, and then we'll be able to get our stuff developed a little bit more. We do want to do some research, but I think I might wait for that. We're going to check the time on the video and see if we have enough time to do anything else. I'll be right back. Yeah, like I thought, this was a long one. I probably should have just cut it after the battle. Anyway, we're going to end the episode here. This has been Vanguard of Valor, playing some more XCOM Enemy Within for you. If you've enjoyed today's longer episode, don't forget to let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Thank you again very much for watching. It's always fun knowing that you guys are actually interested in watching me do this stuff. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye-bye.